Most requested topic ever: door and window opening from a wall takeoff. In short, how to create a template in PlanSwift for any opening, any deduction. I have received so many messages and comments. Sir, show us, teach us how this template really works. So finally I have decided to show you through this template. If you haven't watched the video for episode number 15 and 19, have a look, because I have demonstrated this powerful template can save a lot of time when it comes to deduction of any wall or any other takeoff. So all you have to do is follow the instruction for a few minutes. Step by step, you need to prepare the template, and at the end of this tutorial, you will have your own template. Later, you can share with your colleagues or friends, and you will be amazed to have this template because it will save you a lot of time. So now, without any delay, let's get started. Before we start creating a template, let me show you the sample, what exactly the output we are expecting from this tutorial, from this template. So see, by default, if you use this tab, you will never find an option to add a height, so you can consider the paint, block walk, or any other square meter or wall area. So if this is the first concern, secondly, you cannot subtract or deduct the quantities of door and window opening. That's the second concern. If you follow the basic way, you will never get the desired result. But there is another way that we call it PlanSwift Template. You have to create the template. Of course, you're not gonna see Saady in your PlanSwift. But if you use this option, when you turn on, software will ask you the name of the block. You can, or brick, you can enter whatever the name you want. You can choose the height, width, press OK, and you can highlight. So first benefit here, you have visually the result is much better. You can present your quantity that it's wall 200. Second, the output, it's exactly as we want. It's in a square meter. So first requirement, or actually two requirements: appearance, visually think, and secondly, the output result units. Both are the desired result. Third, what about the door and window deduction? You can see there is a window. We want to subtract the quantity. So if I right click in property, I have these options here. I want to deduct the window. I can simply type here, okay, it's 1.80 and height is, just assume 1.0. Of course, you can see in our door and window schedule. See, focus here, it's right now 22.7 square meter. The moment I click here 1, it's reduced. If I find out later the quantities, there are more windows in this wall, you can say it affected on the quantity. This is what we want, or most of you want, how to subtract the quantity. And the option which you see on the screen right now is by the PlanSwift customization, PlanSwift template. By default, of course, you're not gonna see it. You must create this template to use it. And this tutorial is focused on the same topic. So now I will keep it as it is, and I'll show you how to create step by step this template. So I would recommend you don't skip. So click on a template here. You will not see Saady's tab. This is what I have created. You can click here new and give a name test. Fine, new tab is created. You can adjust the tab. You can import and export with your colleague and friend. Now we need a template that should walk by the linear, which is logical. You can give a name here, block walk, or whatever you want. It's your choice. It doesn't really matter. Name and color, it's for our own choice, for our own reference. Press OK. So simply the template is created. Fine. On the right side, you can see there is one option, tab, test. If I click here, I have one template. It is available to work. Fine. Now what exactly we want in it to happen? This is the main part. So right click, property, advanced. So by default, you will see there are many properties. You don't need to edit or play with any other property. I'm going to double click on the field to minimize. Fine. So we'll go step by step, but first thing is we need square meter. So for the square meter, height is required. So you can see on the form right now, software is asking us only the name. We know for the square meter we need wall height. So I'm going to check the wall height and width for appearance only. Once it's checked on the form, you can see it's available. Fine. Now another thing, click here form layout. The options are here for wall height. I will simply check. The benefit is software will ask you the units. Same thing, width, and check the unit. So I have the unit of width. I'll simply move above so it will be together. It will not affect on a quantity, but I like to keep it in an organized way, even in a same line. So by clicking on it, it's now in a same line. Press OK, you will see in a form layout. This is how it's gonna look like. So I like to keep the thing in organized way. Now wall height and wall width is there. We need to formulate. Takeoff is what we highlight. So we want this takeoff to multiply with the height. So I'm simply going to drag from here and drop. You should do this very carefully. If you drop somewhere else, it will mess the formula, and I'm sure you don't want that. So round, it will protect the quantity. And the main thing, you should choose the output unit square meter. Formula is here, output units are here, and the form is exactly as we want. Press OK, go to home tab. You can run this template now. Give a name wall 100 maybe. Give a wall height, okay, it's 2.5 and width is something. Press OK and highlight. When you highlight visually, it's fine. This is how we want it, and the output result is also fine. It's in a square meter. Only the problem is if you right click, it's not a problem, but I mean you will not have the options here for the door and window deduction. So half requirement is covered where you want the square meter. Fine, for half requirement is covered. Press OK. Now I will show you the next step. So click here on template. Right click, properties, advanced. There are many properties. I will recommend you not to touch any other property. Double click on any group, it will minimize. We need new property so we can play and add a formula accordingly. So we will click here insert property and add more properties. Fine. Now you can give any name as long you're following the logics. The first logic is name should be unique, so it will not link with any other existing formula. So it could be any name, D1, D103, whatever, but should be unique name. So I kept it D1 and width. And another thing, the first name should be capital, first character I mean. Press OK. This formula is created. Something is wrong, it fall under the fill. So we can double click and move to estimating. Press OK. Now it fall here. To be honest, even if it remain in fill, it will not affect the formula, but it's better to keep it at one place. Okay. So if we select and press this button, so next property will automatically fall near to that. So I will click here, add new property, and this time it will be D1 and height. Press OK. You can see it's near. This is what I want, and D1 quantity. Fine. This is how you can create more. What is the logics behind? You will understand in a while, but just keep following it. So I'll create more D2. So door properties are created. Let's create for windows as well. Same concept. So I have created only 2 to give you the example. You can create more, like 5 to 10 numbers of windows and 10 numbers of doors. You can create it based on your requirement. I kept it only few to give you the basic example. Now if you click here on form layout, still we are not able to see this. The reason is we should check these. So simply check these options, and by checking it you will see next time. Now of course you don't want this way. It will work, but it's not in organized way. Later we need more properties, so better to keep it in organized way. How to organize the form? Click here advanced, and the option is form layout. You have to click on it, and from here you can adjust the form layout. Right now this is how your form look like. You can see all the properties are messed up right now, so we can adjust, no worries. But before that, there is option. See, right now there is all of these properties under one group. We can quickly adjust it. See form tab, there is no group. So you can simply click here and give a name, let's say Windows. And focus, there is no group right now. The moment I give a name and click anywhere else, new group is created. By following the same concept, you can add more groups if you want, but I'll keep it in the same, all the windows. So what I'm doing right now is copy and paste. So you can see all the windows are separate. It's out from the main tab. Similarly, I can keep the doors. This is the way I know. If you know the better way, let me know through comments so I can adopt that way as well. PlanSwift is basically an open platform. You can customize as you want. You might know better. We can learn from each other. So windows, which you can see here, it's separate. Doors are all separate. Still, it's fine, but I would like to customize more. The main thing here, I want units beside, because if I enter here wall height 2 is meter or centimeter. So we need to make sure by keeping the units aside. So what is the way? You can see if I check, units are beside, and then this. So you can see units are beside, it will help you. This is how we create the units. Okay, you can add more groups from here as well. If you want, you can adjust more. You just need to select any property. You can move up, you can move down. It's totally in your control. So once you move it, you want to keep in a same row, that is also possible. You can see it's all in the same row. Following the same concept, select the property, move up. Once it's together, pressing this button, same row, it will keep it in the same row. This is just one way of organizing the thing. If you want all in a one row, still it's possible. You can see when I press this button, same row, so window 1 quantity, window 1 height and width, it's all in a same row. Same concept you can repeat here. Just press this button, same row, and you can see window 2, height, width, it's all in the same row. So this is how I prefer it. It's not compulsory to follow. You can arrange as you want. I just prefer in the same way. So I'm going to adjust the door in the same manner. Then we will continue. Okay. Fine. Now we can press OK. Click here on a form, and you can see Windows options are separate and door options are separate. This is how we want it. It's not formulated, we simply created the properties. The options are available, but few things we still need to apply. Now before we move further, I have a suggestion that you should save it. So if God forbid something wrong happen, at least you will not lose it, because these technologies I don't trust. So I usually save whenever I have a chance. So click here, property and advanced, and now I will continue again all the customization. Okay, our properties are here. We need to adjust the input units here. So we can keep it in meter. And by the way, if you are in a region where feet and inches are being followed, concept is same. Units can be adjusted and customized. You can choose any unit, even feet and inches. So it's fine. Main thing is you should follow the concept. This window quantity, it should not be in a meter, it should be in a number, like how many windows are there. There are 5 windows or 0 windows, you have to keep it in the same manner. So EA is each. Now window height and window width is in meter, keep it in the same. Again, window 1 quantity is a number and the rest is in meter. So just adjust accordingly. All the units are set. You can click here form and you can see by default software will show you in meter. So next time you don't have to choose. This is also a benefit. Even something is wrong here, I'm going to check. Yep, you can see here, I don't know from where it comes, but we can fix that. It's perfect now. And remember, if you made any mistake, even a small mistake can affect your complete formula. So you should be very careful while creating this template. Again, I'm going to press OK. So at least whatever I have done, it should be saved till then. So properties, advanced. What is next? Okay, let me show you one more thing. Window height, width, or door height, width, it could vary based on a project and schedule. But the quantities, you know, mostly it's number like 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like a sequence, it's like a number. So you have to type it. Remember, you have to type every time 2, 3, 4. So I can give you another tip that can save your effort. Just double click on quantity and give a name here. As an example, 1, 2, 3. What is the benefit? You will see now. Just create one time. Next time there will be another option, drop down option, and you can directly choose from here. So similarly, you can double click and simply paste. One time effort can help you not to redo, because same template you're going to use in many projects on many plans, so it can help you. Okay, let's just ignore it. Even if you want to see here window, next time the quantity, software will give you this option. Okay, advanced. So we have the properties, we have adjusted their units, their layout as well. So again, I'm going to press OK. The process is slow, but trust me, if you follow it, you will get that desired result. Simply keep following. So right click, property, once again click here, advanced, and now we are going to enter in a main part. You can say last phase. So let's add another property. You can give a name, sum of doors. Press OK. It's created. Another one, sum of windows. Concept is very simple. I'm sure some of you already understand the point where I'm going right now. So in sum of doors, what I have to do, multiply the quantity. So whatever the window quantities are here, it should come here, multiply with the height, multiply with the width. So you will have the total result for window 2. Then we have to round, plus if you have window 2, window 3, window 4, we have to follow the same concept. So I'll bring here window 1 should multiply with window 1 height, should multiply with the window 1 width, and again this should be round up. So here total quantity will be here. Whatever the total quantity comes, it should be in a square meter. Okay, for the door, I can bring it down just to fine, it's here. So window 2 should multiply with the door 2 height, should multiply with the door 2 width, and whatever the total comes, it should round, then plus with the door 1 quantity, multiply with the door 1 height, should multiply with the width 1, and again it should round. See, if you made any mistake, let me give you the example. If the brackets are not closed, you will see the error is here. So if you see the error, if you're not following the logics, trust me, you will not get the desired result. So you should follow the logics every time if you really want the desired result. Okay, so I've closed the bracket. Now focus here, error. When I clicked, it's fine now, and I simply need to choose the unit. It should be in square meter, and again if you're following the feet and inches, you can decide, you can go in the same manner. So I have the total sum of windows opening, and I have the total sum of doors opening. If there are other openings, some arc and other, you can create the same group. I have created two groups, windows opening and group of door opening. Two groups are created and I have the total quantity. What next? Now this total opening, we have to subtract from the total takeoff. Takeoff is here. We need to simply subtract it with the sum of window and subtract with the sum of door. So it's logical right now, but let's see how actually it works. Press OK, go to Home tab. The template which we created, it's here on the right side. If you press this button, it's active. It's asking us the name, block work, interior, exterior. You can type the details as you want. The width, it's just the appearance. Door and window, just keep it as it is. Press OK, and now highlight. Where is this wall? Simply highlight. So first thing, the output the appearance wise it's fine. The output result is in square meter, that is also fine. What is next? If I right click and properties, software will ask me about the windows and door. If you think there is a door quantity, how many door, one are there or two, you can choose. Let's say door 1 height, just enter the information, still it's 18 number. But the moment you choose here 1 or 2, it will affect here. And what if you practice and add, then you didn't find the desired result? So what could be the possible reason? So my dear, you might skip a step or you didn't follow it properly. I will suggest you to redo, because in previous template I received so many comments from the people, so we have followed the instruction, we are not able to get the desired result. Have a look at the other comment where people say, thank you, we are grateful, we have created successfully. So it means you are the one who missed something. And I will suggest you to follow the instruction once again, start it from scratch and create it by following each instruction. I believe you can create it, you just need to follow the steps. Let me ask a question. What if you need a quantity from one wall but two sides, like a paint? Or maybe you need to add a wastage factor. If you have highlighted, now you want PlanSwift to offer you 10% extra. Or maybe you have highlighted all the block work, now you need from PlanSwift to give you the total number of block, or maybe the motor quantity. See, all of these things are possible. I'm showing you step by step. So today I have shown you how deduction can be done, but in future I will show you all of these things even more. Main thing is formula, the logics behind. You can create whatever you want. So just practice, and if you succeed with it, in future I'm going to upload a video for more topics, more complex things. So if you really like the video, you know what to do. Subscribe the channel and share your feedback in the comments, because whenever I read a comment, it gives me the motivation to make more videos. So that's it for today. Stay connected, keep learning. This is the only way you make a difference. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.